Everything that you're looking at, they're all tied in together. Every part, as crazy as it seems, as outrageous as it seems, it all ties in. Every bit of it, every facet.
All Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy, Oscar winner, for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot.
The continuing legal dispute between Sean Diddy Combs and Jennifer Lopez has taken a dramatic turn. The case has already attracted a lot of media interest, but it has now gotten even more sensational after it was revealed that Lopez might be called as a witness.
This is an inmate incarcerated at Ernst C. Brooks Correctional Facility out in Michigan. Now, he has been convicted multiple times for criminal sexual conduct and kidnapping. Cardello Smith appeared on a judge's live stream from prison representing himself to explain why he wanted an injunction against, out of all people, Sean Combs.
This is in the matter of Derek Lee Cardello Smith, MDOC number 267009 versus Sean Combs, Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
Derek Lee Cardello Smith, a Michigan prisoner, filed the lawsuit against Diddy, claiming that Diddy had mistreated him in 1997 at a Detroit holiday. According to Cardello Smith, Lopez, who dated Diddy from 1999 to 2001, may have important information about the alleged misconduct. As a result, Lopez was included in the $400 million lawsuit, which further complicated the case.
A Michigan inmate has been awarded $100 million in his civil lawsuit against infamous music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The judgment was issued to 51-year-old Derek Lee Cardello Smith yesterday. He accuses Diddy of drugging and sexually assaulting him at a party in Detroit back in 1997. Combs did not appear for the hearing in that case yesterday, and the judge made a default judgment and also issued a temporary restraining order against Combs. Cardello Smith is currently serving time in Muskegon Heights for an unrelated conviction, and some are calling this the largest judgment awarded to a current inmate in state history. Now, Diddy's attorney is responding to our request for comment, writing in part, Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit.
In his lawsuit, Cardello Smith describes how he met Diddy while working as a barman. He claims that Diddy invited him to a private party at the hotel where the misbehavior occurred. He claims that after Diddy gave him a drink with a small amount of substance added to make him fall asleep, he woke up to discover Diddy having sex with a woman and telling him, "I did this to you too."
He was a bartender at a restaurant in Detroit. He says he was invited to a gathering at the Holiday Inn where Combs would be partying. The complaint reads, quote, plaintiff was excited to attend this gathering and did so because this was Sean Puff Daddy Combs, Bad Boys. Plaintiff had participated in and consumed alcohol with Mr. Combs and the ladies and other security. Puffy was shockingly cool and someone who seemed like a really decent, normal guy. Cardello Smith goes on to allege that he participated in group sex with several women and Combs, but said that when Combs showed an interest in him, he immediately got up and sat on a couch. By the way, a little side note here, these allegations are very similar to what has been alleged in several lawsuits that have been filed against Sean Combs since November of 2023. Recall, he's facing allegations of sex trafficking, rape, harassment, abuse, and so forth. But Cardello Smith's complaint states, quote, I then went to get another drink, and Sean asked me if I needed something else. I said no, and he said, here, drink this.
Although it's unclear how Lopez's testimony would directly pertain to the case given that she dated Diddy 2 years after the alleged assault, Smith feels that Lopez may have pertinent knowledge about Diddy's actions during that time owing to her previous relationship with him.
This is how J-Lo ties in as we break down the 7 new lawsuits against Diddy. Here's what I didn't previously mention. So each lawsuit has a section where they talk about Diddy's history of abuse and violence. This includes both the accusations from 1999 involving then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez and the shooting in New York, and the parties which you've heard about. They also address suits against him for the same type of behavior going as far back as 1991. They claim in these suits that he has a profound contempt for women and a desire to dominate both minors and men. What I will say before covering his response is that I actually think these these lawsuits were written quite fairly. Often with public figures, we see sensationalized wording, clearly intended to make headlines, but these seem to be focused on the actions. Here's how Diddy responded. First of all, they shared their statement with Page 6, which is a unique choice. They actually focused on slamming the lawyer, saying the press conference and 1-800 number were clear attempts to garner publicity. Mr. Combs and legal team have full confidence in the facts, their legal defenses, and the integrity of the process. Truth will prevail. Okay. However, you know there is still so much more coming. Stay tuned.
Jennifer, however, is currently at the center of an expanding controversy as claims surface regarding her attendance at Diddy's renowned parties, which are being investigated for alleged misconduct due to their wild and extravagant nature. Serious claims have been linked to these gatherings, raising public concerns about the relationships and activities that are fostered within them.
So Cardello Smith, who claims he met personally with Combs over the last few weeks, wants this injunction to prevent Combs from selling property. And why does this matter? Because you might remember that in July, as we reported, Combs had listed his home in the Homely Hills area of Los Angeles for $70 million. No word yet on whether there's any takers there, but that is the same home that Homeland Security agents raided back in the spring.
Top celebrities from the entertainment industry have long attended Diddy's parties, which are known for their opulent and uncontrolled environment. However, recent indictments have shown a disturbing aspect to these events, illuminating claims of misbehavior and exploitation.
It's Jennifer's 30th birthday, and Puffy pours on the celebrating at a Manhattan restaurant. Jennifer gets to turn 30 dancing with friends and the two most important men in her life, her embroiled rap star boyfriend and her dad.
Jennifer Lopez is well known for frequently attending Diddy's lavish parties and mixing with other A-list celebrities in the glitzy setting he creates, but new claims indicate that she might be connected to some of the dubious activities that take place at these high-profile gatherings.
Charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines.
Jennifer Lopez has not been directly implicated in any wrongdoing, but her reported presence at certain events has sparked speculation and raised questions about the activities that took place. As the allegations surrounding Diddy continue to circulate, the public is eagerly awaiting Lopez's response to clarify her involvement and address any potential impact on her reputation.
I heard a woman yelling, and I quickly realized that was Jennifer Lopez, or better known to the world as J-Lo. Sean, what the hell? J-Lo blasted. Sean responded so calmly, relax, baby. What the hell did you have to start shooting? Isn't that what we have bodyguards for? Now, normally when these kinds of situations arise, I remain quiet. I just listen. I play my position. Actually, yeah, you could say I play my position. But I wasn't paying attention to the news for the last day or so. And even though it would be the only thing anyone would talk about with me for months, no one has spoken to me about this yet.
Recently, an old image of Jennifer Lopez in bed with her ex-boyfriend, Sean Diddy Combs, resurfaced online, reigniting controversy. The photo, taken at a party in the early 2000s, features Lopez alongside Diddy and the late singer Aaliyah. With Diddy currently facing legal challenges involving multiple allegations of misconduct and abuse, the resurfaced image has reignited discussions about Lopez's past relationship with the music mogul. Although Lopez is not implicated in the allegations against Diddy, the photo has brought her past connection to the forefront.
I believe she's showing that a woman can go back, no matter how old she is, and she can still find love. And so that's why I like her. I hope it works out. It looks like it is.
As speculation intensifies, fans are eagerly awaiting a response from Lopez. One fan tweeted, "I wonder what Jennifer Lopez has to say about the situation involving her former boyfriend." Jaguar Wright, known for her bold commentary on the music industry, has also weighed in on the controversy, suggesting that Lopez might be taking calculated steps to shield Diddy from his escalating legal troubles. Wright's remarks have added further intrigue to the situation, leaving the public curious about the extent of Lopez's involvement during this critical time.
This is what I'm talking about, man. J-Lo, Diddy, Aaliyah. This is wild, man. This is a throwback, but I don't know, man.
Lopez and Diddy first met in 1999 when Diddy was involved in the production of Lopez's music video for her hit single If You Had My Love. Their undeniable chemistry led to a relationship, and by February 2000, they became a high-profile couple, attending the Grammy Awards together, where Lopez wore the iconic green Versace dress. They later attended the MTV Video Music Awards that same year in coordinated white outfits, solidifying their status as a power couple.
Jennifer Lopez, when she's finally held accountable for the part she played in the harm that was put on Tanya Rubin's life.
Do you think they'll bring up charges on Jennifer Lopez?
They better. She committed perjury. And the attorney that was representing the defense side of that suborned perjury. Last time I checked.
As Diddy's controversies escalate, some speculate that Lopez is working behind the scenes to protect her public image. Over the years, Lopez has distanced herself from Diddy, but questions persist about whether she is still linked to him through unresolved legal matters. Her silence on Diddy's legal issues has been interpreted by some as an attempt to avoid negative association.
They're always dressed to impress. MTV couldn't get enough of them. Remember TRL? Anywhere they went, paparazzi followed. This was a different time. Everyone wanted to know what they were going to wear. Puffy's white party, Loved Up, and everyone was like, OMG, they're so cute. Then December 1999, they go to a party in New York. There are pew-pews involved. They both get arrested. Later, J-Lo was off the hook. I vividly remember people were like, goodness gracious, poor J-Lo, she's with a bad boy, they should break up. But they didn't. They went to the Grammys together. She wore this Versace gown. Everyone lost their minds. They coordinated wearing matching white outfits at the MTV Video Music Awards. Then it came all crashing down. Valentine's Day 2001, they announced they broke up. 7 months later, she married Chris Judd. And then they divorced after 9 months. Diddy and Kim Porter reconciled. Although maybe they were seeing each other in between, and who knows who else he was seeing.
Furthermore, recent speculations suggest that Lopez may be the female celebrity involved in an alleged incident with Jay-Z and Diddy. The allegations stem from a lawsuit accusing the two men of inappropriate behavior with a 13-year-old girl at an after-party following the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards in New York City.
So we all know that Sean was 21 when he was convicted of murder, assault, and reckless endangerment, and he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Yes, 10 fucking. Diddy, on the other hand, got his charges dropped, stemming from the shooting. By 2003, Sean was dropped from Diddy's Bad Boy Records, and 1 year later, he publicly said Diddy betrayed him. And we all know, now this is from Vibe magazine. Now, after Sean was released, he went on a bunch of interviews, and one interview he did was Drink Champs with Noriega. And the conversation topic everybody wanted to talk about was the infamous 1990 shooting at New York City nightclub.
What do you think about the allegations and the ongoing legal battle involving Diddy and Jennifer Lopez?
Jay-Z and Diddy have been accused in a new lawsuit by Tony Busby. It actually was filed in October, that after the 2000 Video Music Awards, this girl was taken to Diddy's house. She was given a drink that made her feel woozy. And then Diddy and Jay-Z ran a train on her when she was 13 years old. So in the lawsuit, there is, they name a third accomplice who's in the room watching, and it's a female celebrity.
According to the lawsuit obtained by Daily Mail, defendant Sean Combs, along with his lifetime friend and collaborator Sean Carter, allegedly gave this girl stuff and essayed her and yada yada. And allegedly, she's claiming another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns the minor. It continued, and then it basically goes on to say too, the woman who's filing this lawsuit, who's claiming this happened to her, she could recognize this celebrity. She knew exactly who it was. Allegedly, it's a woman who took a limousine, and everyone is thinking, because there's photos of the exact same night that she's talking about of Jay-Z arguing with J-Lo. Everyone's thinking it was J-Lo that witnessed all this.